Hey everyone, welcome to today's vlog. I actually only had like one story to talk to you about today, but it's kind of crazy. So I guess what it is it's like a helmet you put on. Looks like it has little like octopus legs all over your head or whatever, but it monitors your brain signals. And this thing's actually been around for a few years. It's used for gaming. I've seen some people that modded their Kinect to respond like to this kind of input, but basically what it is, it's sensors that are all over your head that pick up brain signals, and they're using it to study. I mean, I think it originated in gaming, but it's now being studied for use in medical fields, like disabled or paralyzed people, where they can use these machines to read your brain activity and kind of like understand what your brain wants to do, even though you can't talk or anything. It's a touchy subject, really, because there's a lot of good uses for it, but there's like potentially really bad things that could happen because of it. Like, okay, say you have a stroke victim and he's completely paralyzed from the neck down. I don't know what they actually call it, but this does actually happen to people who have strokes. They basically lose the ability to control any part of their body. All they have is an active brain. They can't talk, they can't see, they can't move, they can't do anything. All they have is an active brain inside like a hollow body. And that's like terrible. It's a situation that I would never want to put anybody in. Like, I can't even imagine what that would be like. But this new technology actually is like a ray of hope for people like that, because in the studies that they've done, people that can't communicate at all are hooked up to these machines, and they're actually able to use a computer. They think about where they want to click, the machine reads their brain waves, tells the computer, and the computer clicks it. I mean, it's as easy as that. It sounds simple, but it's crazy. So there's tons of potentially good uses for this. I believe UC Berkeley is actually studying the same technology, but they're doing it at a whole different approach. Rather than wearing, one of these little headsets that monitors brainwaves, they're actually implanting microchips into people's brains. And it does the same thing. In the people that at UC Berkeley, those studies, the people are wired in. Meaning they've got a chip in their brain, and then like a freaking Ethernet cord that plugs into the back of their head. That is crazy. So they're working on making that technology wireless, so we won't have any Matrix-esque looking people with a big jack plugged into the back of their head. So that's good. But yeah, so pretty much every type of brain signal can be relayed to a computer. That's what we do know. The thing is, we don't really understand all the signals that the computer gets. So right now, the real focus of this whole thing is they want to hook as many people up to these as can, just to monitor the brainwaves over a long period of time, so that they can kind of map what the signals are for, to give them a better understanding of how it works. And so, what if we get to a point where you get this little chip put into your brain, and then you don't have to touch a computer ever again? Just whether I want to vlog on my iPhone or go home and play a video game on the computer, what if all I have to do is just sit there and think about what I want to do and the computer does it for me? Sounds crazy, right? I know. I think it would be awesome, but there's a lot of skeptics that say that's a terrible idea. Because if you get a brain chip put into or if you get a microchip put in your brain, and you're using it to control your computer or communicate in any which way, what's to say that little chip isn't going to get hacked? And then there's someone else using your chip to make it look like you're doing stuff when you're not actually doing it. Whoa. So yeah, crazy new technology could have just ridiculous ridiculous implications as far as the medical studies and getting people getting people help when they can't control their actual physical body. Like, could be amazing, but bad things come with it too. So let me know what you think. You think this is good technology? You think we should really be, you know, like, spending every penny we have trying to make this work better? Or do you think it's the, you know, realm of reality that we really shouldn't be getting into, and it's too dangerous, and, you know, kind of messing with people's minds isn't really the right thing to do? Anyways, running 5 minutes already, so this is really the only thing I wanted to talk about today. That's kind of why I went on about it. But let me know what you think. Let me know, you know, if this is something that you would want to use if it got to the consumer standpoint where they were readily available and you could, you know, remote control your computer with it. So let me know. Talk to you later.